So Jasmine has been putting out a lot of content lately, and it's honestly hard to keep up. She's been putting out content on her Instagram, on YouTube, all the channels. She's just been doing a lot. She's been going live on Instagram, live on YouTube. She's been doing a lot, and I see that she wants to get a new house, so maybe that's why. Her most recent video is about them getting a new home. Of course, we don't get to see the home yet, but she did take us to a store where she was looking at a lot of furniture with Chris and Legend. The other kids were with Philip at this time. So if everybody wanted to know where the other kids were, they're with their dad. And she's just doing a little outing with Chris and Legend. But she does say at the end, if the other kids were there, they would have went too. Now, I know a lot of people feel like when the other kids are gone, that's when Chris and Legend and Jasmine, they get to go out and do more stuff. But maybe it's just harder with 5 kids as opposed to 1 kid. And maybe somehow Chris is just off and now they're able to do more things. I'm not sure, because when the other kids are there, it seems like he's always at work. Now, I also wanted to point out a comment that somebody left under this video, and I'm wondering the same thing, so maybe y'all have the answers. I don't really know, but YouTubers definitely move a lot. I can definitely think of Chrissy. She moves all the time. But Ming, she's actually been in the same place for a while, so I don't know. Chasing All Things Happy said, serious question, how come YouTubers move every 1 to 2 years? The thought of moving and packing gives me hives, lol. I couldn't imagine moving as often as you all, some YouTubers do. It's a lot. I find some place I love and stay. We didn't move a lot when I was a child either, so maybe that's why I'm not a fan of it as an adult. Packing and unpacking is so time consuming. The Pink Way said, because their home is part of their content. As they make more money each year, they want a better house for better content. And that makes sense. I can definitely see that. It definitely makes sense to say that it is their content, and maybe just being in the same place for a while, it doesn't really give them as many ideas. As if they move more often, they're able to do a lot of home tours, decorating tours, they're able to do registries so they can get what they want for their home. If you think about it, it does make sense. Another person commented and said, I feel the exact way, and especially the ones with children. I lived in the same house until I moved out and into my own place after my first year of community college, and my childhood home is still in my family. Maybe a lot of these YouTubers just like moving, just not ready to set down real foundation. Steph Simone said, one thing I can say is between the moms that you used to associate with, you are the most stable. You stay at a residence more than 2 years, you don't move your kids all around, they attend school consistently, you don't live above your means for the camera, and Chris really helps you. Versus the other ladies, their men use them. There is no perfect parent, so I applaud you. I can definitely understand where this person is coming from, because before Chris came into the picture, Jasmine was losing weight. She was spending a lot more time with her kids, helping them learn, just doing a lot with them, and it seemed like she was on the right path. But when Chris came, it kind of went downhill. A lot of people felt like it did because they didn't get a good vibe from Chris. Now, I also think a lot of people do not like Jasmine based on her videos in the past. A lot of stuff that she was doing to her kids, a lot of stuff that she would say to them, it just wasn't a good situation back then, so I can understand why people do not feel like she's doing good. Now, since Philip has been out of prison, I do think the kids are getting more attention that they deserve. They're getting attention from their dad and his side of the family, and they also get attention from Jasmine and her side of the family. It's really looking a lot better for the kids, if you ask me. But I did read another comment which was a little bit alarming. So Melissa Drummer said she probably got evicted because Chris is violent, punching refrigerators, walls, doors, not to mention her, beat her tail too. So another person said this, talking about having nice furniture, but Chris over there punching holes into that nice refrigerator and walls they got in the house now. Okay, yeah, I hope they buying, because it's a shame how they already done tore that man's nice house up they in now. Shake my head. Now, I have seen the refrigerator, and a lot of people are saying that Chris did it. Now, Jasmine is not commented on it. I haven't seen her say anything about it, but probably if she did, she would just say the kids or something. But do y'all think Chris did it? Is he violent? The thing that gets me is that he does have a good relationship with the mother of his twin sons, and we do hear that they come over to Jasmine and Chris's house, and they get to spend time with them. You know, Legend gets to see his brothers, you know, stuff like that. So it's just interesting to see that if he is violent, like people are saying that he is, would this woman want her kids there? Y'all gotta let me know if you think Chris is the one that is punching holes and doing all of that. Do you think they're getting a new house because they're getting evicted? Or do you think they just want a new place to live? What do you think?